What for it? Just started fall classes, so I can't be here to live stream. So, here's Game Ground for the Sega Genesis. In the distant future, a rogue supercomputer had captured many of the Earth's mightiest warriors, trapping them in simulations of the distant past, and only a select few can go in and save them. The arcade original is 40 levels long, but the Master System Genesis version added in a modern day round of levels that can only be accessed if played on normal difficulty or higher. Furthermore, the game gifts you with all 20 characters if played on hard mode, but in exchange, there are no other pieces of the game to pick up. As such, in order to achieve a perfect playthrough, we have to play the Genesis version of this game on normal difficulty, and clear all 50 levels, and with every single character piece of the game obtained and alive and well by the very end. This includes all the duplicate pieces too, by the way. Not a bad idea for a perfect playthrough, but unfortunately, playing this as part of Sega Genesis Classics would have taken way too long to complete, particularly for a live stream, as I'd be way too reliant on save states and rewind to make it work. So I decided to film this entire playthrough on an emulator so that I may edit out all the chinks in advance. And hey, I'm recording this in advance for Sega, so I might as well make it count. Right now, we have just rescued our first piece and are about to rescue our fifth. This piece is going to be very, very, very valuable going forward, and we'll replace that spearman that I was using. Alright, this was the piece we rescued the previous episode. I mostly just used that for protection. Be careful not to get shot. Alright, we rescued everybody. And for these earlier levels, we will primarily be trying to get everyone to the exit, because it'd be a lot faster and easier to do. But as we collect more and more pieces, it'd simply be a lot faster, more convenient to just take out all the enemies. So right now we got the Dwarf Man. We can't really do anything to these guys from here. So let's get up to the exit. This stage does not have a piece to rescue. Now this Iron Ninja guy, I don't know the names of any of these characters, by the way. I don't have an instruction manual. And Sega Genesis Classics doesn't provide one with, but that guy actually helps with defense against those charging soldiers. And because these 8 remaining warriors shouldn't be able to get to us, we should be able to get our remaining pieces to the exit, no problem. Bro, is this technically faster than just killing all the enemies? Debatable, but early on, I think the short strategy is to simply get everyone to the exit. By the way, if a piece dies, you have a chance to rescue them, but once you leave the level, that piece is gone forever, or you die, or you lose another piece. The old piece is gone forever. So right now, I still have not completely replaced the Spearman. Probably could, because this is not a very good long-range weapon. Right now, it's not that important that we do this. Took a few tries, but we took everyone out. And we got a piece. By the way, in order to rescue a piece, you have to get them to the finish line. There is no other option for that. We have to take the character that we need the piece we need to rescue, we have to take to the finish line. Otherwise, if you rescue a piece but then just kill all the enemies, you lose out on the piece. Oh. Lose me. So yeah, the bowman definitely helped me out there. In this one, there are 2 pieces, so we have to... I'm gonna try to take out all these bowmen first. The best part about this guy is not only is his range decently large, but he's also decently fast too. Alright, we can't get those guys all on the walls. We can't even get that guy. But we need to try to take out these guys. I might as well make this job easy for the rest of our unit to try to save everyone. Those guys are kind of difficult to avoid. Alright, we got 1 guy left, so we might as well rescue everyone. This guy's also decently fast. By the way, it is possible to rescue someone and take the last character out on the same frame. It requires some distance and timing. You also have to be super precise. Let's go. Alright, this is definitely one of the longer levels we've done. So now it's round 1, stage 7. No pieces for us to rescue, so I'm just gonna go crazy gun-ho with the bowman. And it was simple. Alright, we have a lot of off-screen enemies here, so they're out, and we have a piece to rescue. Fortunately, this piece is not very fast. Trying to just try to clear the path for the exit. I'm gonna use the bowman now. Oh yeah, everybody has a special ability. Most of the special abilities are not very good, or at the very least only involve altitude. For example, the bowman's special ability, he can most characters, if you press B, can fire in all directions, but if you press A, they have set directions they can go to, but guys like this can literally fire an arrow from a higher altitude, but at the expense of a shorter range. So yeah, this bowman's really good to use for much of the game, in fact. He's not the best character in the game as far as damage output, but the better damage dealers are all characters that have fixed directions. Alright, this is actually... And by the way, the final stage of a round is a boss stage. And typically, there are no exits. You have to kill every enemy on the stage. Including the boss. Now here's the boss fight for us to take on. Both heads are targets for the same enemy. It's kind of easy. And a new round of stages provides us with a new music theme. Luckily, the game provides us with invincibility frames, but now we are dealing with enemies that can actually take hits. And I'm not talking about the big enemies that we have to blow up, like the boss or sub-bosses. Alright, so we were sent to the Middle Ages now. By the way, these are just simulations of the past, not actual past events. So with one enemy left, we now just have to take this guy out, and we will clear the stage. Remember, we have to rescue We actually do have to rescue the piece before we clear the stage. Alright, so there's no... So you have to open this gate. Now we are dealing with enemies that can tank our arrows. To show joy. That's... Luckily, the bowman is still quite formidable in here. Still want to use them to take out the enemies on ledges. Yep, there's 2 reinforcements on those ledges, so... I did okay there. How do we get these guys? We do have a piece to rescue. Oh, if you rescue a piece, you can use them that very instant. You don't have to wait till the next level to use them. That doesn't seem right. A rescue piece is cause a piece that has left the stage, so. I took these guys out. Just the one guy left. Gonna reach. Ooh. I'm gonna use them right away. Okay. So that guy is actually the best character in the game. The downside though is he is slow. So there are still plenty of moments where it probably isn't the best idea to use him. Its special abilities that heat-seeking missile. You can even go over some obstacles. Lucky here. This guy's even stand a chance. By the way, there are 20 unique pieces in the game, but on normal but on like easy, it's like 26. You get 26 pieces altogether, so at least 6 duplicates. On normal mode, there's 32 pieces, I believe, including some duplicates. Oh yeah, we can only rescue one piece at a time, so then I'll have to go through the rigmarole of taking them out one at a time. Trying to take out those sea monsters is gonna be a pain. Okay, let's just use the normal attacks. Alright, we got one last piece for us to rescue. This one's super tricky because this is one of those things where your speed's gonna be a detriment. Well, we could maybe take them out and complete the rescue. Yeah, we got the 2-for-1. We performed the rescue and he took out the final enemy all at the same time. Alright, because a lot of these guys can take some hits. Oh yeah, and what hand you're using it also affects positioning and whatnot, so some characters are right-handed, some are left. We have 3 pieces to rescue, including quite a few duplicates. By the way, you can't fire another round of your special attack until the current round completes its animation. Alright, just one more enemy left, and because we have 2 more characters to rescue on the stage, we can't get into a fight with them. Alright, good. So we just need some decently fast fighters to get the remaining pieces, get out with them. And then we need one good shot to finish this last piece off. This guy's got kind of close. But he is decently fast. So yeah, some guys are left-handed, others are right-handed. So with the bowman, we're just gonna try to fish this guy off. Took a really long time to fish. Don't know if there was a faster way to complete that stage 100%. Alright, have some teleporting mages. That's gonna mess with my ability to make forward progress here. Alright. We need to keep one of those mages alive because we need to rescue that piece over there, and it's guarded by all these other soldiers, so... This guy's the same guy as last time, except he's right-handed. Okay, good. Not bad. But this is where it gets pretty frustrating, because now we have to deal with those blobs, and the heat-seeking missiles may not be a very good help. In fact, I know they're not going to be a good help because the animation for these attacks takes way too long. And I'm clearly missing those blobs. Okay, at least we're hitting the mages here. Let's go. If only we weren't so slow. Four more enemies, we should be able to get through these pretty effortlessly. Yeah, I definitely chose the wrong character for this. So now we just have two mages left. Alright, one more character. Good. This is taking a little longer than I would like. Do I learn my lesson? No. there are 5 mages strung about here that teleport and then that disappear and reappear. Really annoying. Just have 3 more mages. Alright, we want to keep the last remaining mage alive. Because those blobs are gonna guard the exit of their lives. Alright, now... Okay. Probably gonna use this guy. Kinda looks like M. Bison, though this game predates Street Fighter 2 by a couple of years. However, in the game he's simply known as the General. So how many generals do you know that use a flamethrower? Alright, this is probably one of, if not the only boss stage in the game that has an exit. Even so, it's probably a lot faster to just kill all the enemies here. Yeah, these enemies are so... Stage, we have 18 pieces, so we have to take out all the enemies. That is the fastest method to clear this level. And last guy. Guess there weren't any pieces to rescue. Now round 3, which is supposed to be like ancient China, I think. So this guy is restricted by the direction he can move, but he can't reliably one-shot everything. His attacks go through those bug things that are a pain to deal with. And oh yeah, even though he only shoots in one direction, does at least give us an opening to rescue this guy. And a different character can then take over. I'm gonna use Bison for this stage because I need something to deal with those scabs, or scarabs. So I chose them for the area effect. Another stage with another piece to rescue. And of course it has those, this time instead of those scabs, they shoot out flames, which honestly makes them a lot more tolerable. You can't fire in any direction, it only goes up. Just looking for an opening. And And there it is. Just another guy. Well, that was an intended target, but only fire one missile at a time. So. So this is about as fast as I could have gone, I think. And now we have some semblance of normalcy. Unfortunately, these heat-seeking missiles don't go down. They basically just go in a straight line. As such, I'm unable to target those guys in the ditches, so what I have to do is lure them out. It isn't even that hard to do. You just have to get close to you. Alright, fidget around a bit and got him. And I got him up. Alright, another piece that we need to try to rescue, and I completely missed every target. So this is supposed to be ancient China. Why are they firing guns at us? Well, again, this is a simulation. This is a war simulation. It's virtual reality, it's not real. Remember, this is in the distant future. Exactly 6 enemies left. I'm gonna try to clear out all but one of them. Okay. Let's see. I need to see if I can take this guy out and perform the rescue at the same time. Got him. 2 for 1. And there's no one to rescue here, so. Off-screen soldiers. So we just have to take this guy out. This range is really good though, but beat took care of business. Another instance of enemies in the ditch. Plenty of off-screen enemies, I'm sure. The main reason I'm using the boatman is literally to take out these guys in the ditch as well as these guys on the ledge. Right. And rescue those guys. We got another bowman. He should go swimmingly. In another instance where we have to save a piece. Alright, we have duplicates. I wouldn't be surprised if we got all. Oh no, there's gotta be a few missing. I think this piece is one of the few missing unique pieces. everybody's on screen. Can't take this guy out. Alright, so it's just these two now. These guys just keep coming off screen. Luckily, he does have to kill everyone. Screen, so. Got them all. Very good. Penultimate stage of round 3. And so we still need to rescue a piece. This is yet another piece I'm pretty sure is unique. So if we can do the 2-for-1? Yes, we could! And this is another one of those boss stages without an exit, but this time we have 2 bosses to take out. Most of the damage is done to the blue guy. He's dead. Red guy's dead. Now, just have these guys. And that's it for round 3. In this round, stages only appears on normal difficulty or higher. Again, in either the Genesis or Master System releases, not the arcade version. You have to play this game on normal difficulty or higher. These are the modern day stages. So right now, my strategy is basically just fire missile launchers on all the enemies. A couple off-screen guys, and that should do it. Rescue, so bring the handsome guys on ledges, so I'm gonna bring my boat. Let's take these guys out. And we got the 2-for-1. And we got a piece to rescue on the other side of the exit, where there's like a billion different enemies to take out, so... I gotta find some way to take out these enemies on the other side. Oh. Okay, we have 4 enemies left, so... I can afford to kill one more enemy, and then we gotta get Boogie. This guy. Now we can perform the rescue. Got another bowman, so might as well use him to finish this guy off. And 3 pieces for us to rescue. Yeah, which means we... Right. So I'm gonna try to take this guy and try to rescue piece. There are only 4 pieces left, so we can't really afford to go super crazy. Get that guy, so go rally this guy. So slow I can't even beat traffic. This guy's probably the only hope we have at taking out these guys from a respectable range. And there he is. Rescued all the pieces. I think we're about near the end of the piece rescue, of all the pieces that we can rescue. I think we have all 20 unique pieces now. And yes, these vehicles are part of the obstacle, so you have to be careful. Luckily, these guys are very easy to take out. Rescue. And here's another piece to rescue. Of course. Alright, we rescued that guy. So we're at 31 pieces. I think we have one more piece to rescue. Alright, round 4, stage 7. It's on this stage, so we're just gonna clear all the enemies really quick. And really, I keep selecting the bowman over the missile launcher guy because he's fast, and he can still kill these guys, no problem. That was super fast. Round 4, stage 8. Yikes. Gotta find a way to take out all those guys at the end because they're obnoxious to take care of. I took out those guys. That's kind of good. They were kind of concerning. And you absolutely do need a bowman for this stage just so we could get those over the wall shots. Missile launcher guy's not gonna be of much help there. Alright, now I know I can't hit. Oh, okay, I can only hit the guy in the middle. I hit these guys. From here. Yes, we can. Definitely took a lot longer than it should have. And these are the final 2 pieces of the game for us to rescue, so it's really like 33 pieces. They look identical, and they look like characters that we've already rescued in the past. I can't hit these guys from the wall. It's too narrow. I can still rescue this guy. I'm gonna have to spare that guy at the very end until I'm ready for the 2-for-1. With that, yeah, I think it was just safer to just rescue both those pieces. So that's 33 pieces to rescue. A good chunk of them not being available if you play this game on easy. From here on out, all we have are enemies to take out. Now this probably isn't the best piece to use. The reason why I'm using this is so I could hit the boss more easily. The reason why he's probably not the best for the stage is because he's slow as molasses. So I got that hit in. Is that hit? No. It's kind of questionable what part of this tank that you can hit, what part you can't. So yeah, there's only one boss stage in the entire game with an exit, which is kind of interesting. All the other boss stages require that you beat every enemy in the stage. Let's go away my time trying to aim for this guy. Oh, I can make it go boom. Miss that. Alright, now we took him out. Now we have 10 minutes to try to beat the entire game. Well, technically 11 minutes. Alright, what do we use here? I guess we just have to use the missile launcher guy. We definitely have some off-screen enemies to worry about. It's right here, so I can just barely miss that. Luckily, these tanks are left. I think they'd be right. Just like us, but probably not. Just that guy. we took him out. Alright. So yeah, for the rest of the game, there are no more pieces for us to rescue. All we have are these enemies to clear out, and we're in the future, which means we are basically facing the enemies for what they truly are. For the control of the supercomputer. Now, why I played this game on normal and not hard, it's not just because it's easier just to play this on normal. It's actually because the game gives you all the pieces, and there are no pieces for you to pick up and rescue. So, not really a perfect playthrough in that sense. Alright, not bad here. So, for pretty much the entire rest of the game, we're just gonna use the guy with the missile launcher because he deals a ton of damage. His range stretches across the entire field. It doesn't go over walls, though. Yeah, take out this last guy here. Alright, took a few tries, but we took him out. Alright, yeah, we have to keep using the missile launcher guy. I think only the final boss in the game is the only, against the supercomputers, the only one that we use. Go back to the bowman for I think, don't correct me. There is a strategy on how to deal with that final boss, though. Or it's basically just stay out of the enemy's range at all costs. So, the final boss, you know how when you first plug your piece on the board, you have some invincibility frames? Okay, this is one of the few levels where we use the bowman. So, we want the bowman because we can rapid fire with our arrows. It's a pretty decent hitbox and can help us open some of those walls, the barricades that we need to reach the boss. But you also have to time it, because the final boss also launches a pair of missiles that will home in on you. Your only hope at a perfect playthrough during that final boss battle is to take advantage of those invincibility frames. You absolutely need to take full advantage of those invincibility frames so we can dodge a set of missiles, get to the boss, get really close range so we could dodge the second round of missiles, but you have to watch out for other projectiles as well, which is the easy part. Right now, because we have to deal with these machines that have ridiculous ranges, we are mostly just going to be using this missile launcher guy to take everything out. But for the final boss, we will be using either a spearman or a bowman. either one of the spearmen or bowmen. So we gave him no chance at recourse here. So this is another one where we are using, of course, the missile launcher guy. There are also a couple guys that appear on the sides. And yes, even though there are those like laser barricades, our missiles can go through them just fine. And another good option would probably be the bowman, because he's decently fast and can just rapid fire on both sides, lickety split, but it's still a pretty good setup. To get advantage of the fact that these robots are left-handed and we're right-handed to take them out. But we have 2 off-screen enemies left. And of course, they're right at the end. So this stage is a bit annoying because there are those pistons that fire lasers at you that are really difficult to track down, and there's like 4 on one side and 4 on the other we have to take out. And it's really difficult to get precise shots in. My recommendation is to just keep firing until you see, oh, they stop fire lasers at you. By the way, even if you said keep firing until they stop firing, keep in mind that these guys unlike the bowman, the missile launcher guy has to wait till the full animation of the missile completely dissipates before firing another one. That circle thing in the middle, yes, it is an enemy that we have to take out. It guards the exits, in case anybody's curious. Even so, it's like a sub-boss. And which makes sense because this is the penultimate level. By the way, this is the last level with multiple targets. After this, all we have is the final boss himself. And let me reiterate what the strategy is. We want to get a bowman or a spear. We want to get our bowman here involved and wait till he fires the missiles. Invisible flames play a role here in making sure the missiles miss us completely. We dodge these projectiles. Right here, the missiles can't even home in on us at all. We just keep firing until he's dead, and congratulations, we've achieved a perfect playthrough, and just barely at the nick of time, just barely under a minute. A malfunction has been found in the system. The system will be temporarily shut down. Thank you. So yeah, we beat the game just barely within an hour. So all we have left is end credits. That's game ground for you for the Sega Genesis. I like it okay. It is I can imagine this game being a lot more fun when you're trying to figure out, okay, more refined strategies, what pieces to use on which boards, what strategies to implement, how to do the 2-for-1s. You know, take out all the enemies while rescuing a piece at the same time. All that's pretty neat. It's not really a game I'm gonna push myself to play again, especially since I now achieved a perfect playthrough of this game. But I do hope you guys enjoyed what I had here to offer today here on Sega. So please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate. I will be back streaming the game tomorrow. With that out of the way, Mike Gordon, sign out.